Hello, 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 hello. Sorry, how are we all? If you're watching, welcome. Hey Potter. I actually used to have a friend, and his nickname was Potter. I used to call him Harry Potter. Welcome. Hey Jamie, how are you, beautiful? Good to see you on. Let's do some readings, some healings, bit of guidance, see what comes through. How's everyone been? I hope everyone's doing all right. Thank you for the roses, beautiful. Thank you, darling. I think I was on last week, I think, and maybe the week before. Started jumping on a little bit more now, so you'll see me. Yeah, I know. I know what you mean with that. It's a little bit like that at the moment, I think, energetically, like there's a lot happening on the planet, so everyone just needs to be really mindful of that. Like, there's a big, so, and collectively, energetically on the planet right now, there's a big shift in divide and conquer. So obviously, with what's just happened in Australia with the yes/no referendum, there's a divide right there straight away. What's happening over in Gaza, Israel, Palestine, same thing, divide and conquer. So, we just have to be really mindful of what's going on with that, and just remember, united in love we stand. So love thy neighbor at the moment. That's, all that matters. So yeah, let's do some readings. Hello Leo and Shannon, how are you? Hey Carly, how are you, lovely? I'm actually jumping on an unconditional love healing circle tonight. We're going to go up and we're going to send lots of love down over what's happening over there, because it's as obviously, as empaths and empathic people, it's really hard feeling what's going on, and it's quite heavy at the moment. So I mentioned the Australian referendum. It's just, divide, it's all it is. So we just got to stick together in love. Thank you. It's cool, isn't it? I love it too. I love the color scheme of it. It's awesome. All right, so I'm going to come into your space, Jamie. Okay, we'll see if there's a card. Oh, just coming in now. I'm just going to clear everyone energetically. Before I came on, I went up and asked Creator just to clear the live for me. So if I have your permission to clear you, Jamie, just pop a yes in the comments. And any healing that may need to come through, just pop a yes in the comments. Double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. So straight away I'm like, I feel like you sort of done this. A lot of us have done the same thing at the moment. I feel like, because like we're sort of the next up and well, not even up and coming, it's sort of our turn to, like, I was actually watching a YouTube video with Till Swan today, and basically, like, there's this big energetic shift going on the planet, obviously, and so what we're sort of really resisting right now, we're being left to have no choice but to face it. And so yeah, and I feel like for a lot of the light workers right now, stepping up into your power is a really big thing, and having to do that, because like, I was like going nuts with the lies, I was jumping on, I was jumping in, I was, constantly present on social media. Then, I did some really intense, deep fucking healing work when I did the priestess codes, and it kind of really hit me, like, path and purpose. Well, like, your path changes, but your intention always stays the same. So, like, as well as, you know, your what your purpose is. You know, we're all here to ascend. So yes, so like when I when I did the course and resat it, I sort of really was aligned and hit with, you know, sort of how I'm here to serve, and like it became quite overwhelming, and then I found myself like fully just stepped back, pulled back, and I wasn't ready. And I feel like that's sort of what's happening with a lot of us at the moment right now, but because, you know, we've sort of tried to step back and be like, oh fuck, you know, this is really happening, and then like, shit, are we really ready for this to take on, you know, what's coming? Like, 'cause it's going to be a lot, like, you know. Um, Now is sort of because of, yeah, we're sort of being really pushed into that. So I feel like that's where you're feeling a bit lost right now at the moment, Jamie, because I fucking was feeling the same way. Um, So I'm just going to come into your space. And also, I feel like there's been shifts. Maybe a few people have sort of come into question, maybe, or you've come in like they're like people are dropping away as well, which has brought in self doubt. Do I have permission to clear this for you, darling? Yeah, I can feel that. Okay, I'm going to come in. I'm just going to ask Creator just to come in and clear this for you now, darling. Oh. Ask this to be cleared and released on all four levels and resolved on a history level. Thank you. If anyone else wishes to receive this clearing or healing that I'm doing for Jamie now, just say yes in your head to receive. Creator, show me. Thank you. Also, I'm going to ask Creator just to bring in discernment and clarity around your path and purpose and your intention, and teaching you that it's safe for you to ascend. Oh, okay. There's something around this. I'm just going to go into this for you, Jamie. Oh, okay. Straight off. Oh, there's a past life that I'm being shown and told here right now. So I feel like, just let me know if this resonates. This is like, I'm feeling quite anxious and quite heavy around my chest. Shallow breathing. So I'm starting to smell and see fire, smoke, flames. Okay, so this is a past life. I feel like this is your witch past life. I'm not too sure if this has come up for you before. Betrayal. I'm being shown and told that there's deep betrayal here from your parents. They turned you over because you were in your ascension process. Oh, monarchy. So coming of age, you were just coming into your gifts and your talent, like and then I'm being shown that you were burned at the stake. So I'm just going to come in. I'm just going to ask Creator to clear. Excuse me. I'm going to ask Creator to come in and clear the beliefs around I've been betrayed. My own blood has betrayed me. Asking that to be cleared and released on all four levels and resolved on a history level. Also asking Creator to clear any oaths, souls, contracts, vows, or promises that were made in this lifetime. Any revenge. Okay, for clearing any oaths or vows of revenge from this lifetime as well for you now, Jamie. Thank you, Creator. Show me. Oh. Also, clearing the belief that blood is thicker than water, asking that to be cleared and released now. Thank you, Creator. Show me. Also, clearing any beliefs around being seen, being heard. I can't speak my truth. It's not safe for me to speak my truth. It's not safe for me to be seen. I get shut down if I speak my truth. Asking that to be cleared and released now. Thank you, Creator. Show me. Have you had problems with your thyroid before, Jamie? Just asking Creator just to bring an instant healing down into. Thank you. Show me. Into every cell of your. So asking any grief to be released too. Thank you. Clearing any karma from this timeline as well. Thank you. And bringing all virtues from this lifetime as well, and marking all lessons stamping all lessons marked and completed. Thank you, Creator. Show me. And just downloading this timeline with unconditional love as well. I feel like hey Bonnie, how are you, darling? Yes, yeah, thyroid for sure. I could feel that, Jamie. I just cleared that for you. So you're oh fuck, I just lost it. Hang on a sec. So yeah, your sister's the one who turned you over. So I'm just gonna come in. I'm gonna clear any sisterhood wounds from this timeline that you may be carrying as well. And I felt like this has also put a rift between you and your family, some of your family members in this lifetime as well. So asking that all to be cleared and released now. Thank you on all four levels and resolved on a history level. Also disconnecting you from the family group consciousness around this as well. Thank you, Creator. Show me. Oh. Also, asking Creator just to clear the grids around you as well. Thank you. Oh, fuck yeah. Sorry. Oh, that's huge. Oh. And teaching you, I'm going to bring in some downloads as well for you, Jamie. Teaching you that it's safe for you to speak your truth. You understand Creator's definition, perspective of what it is to speak. You are seen and you are heard in the highest and best way. You understand Creator's definition, perspective of what it is to be seen and heard. Just say yes and just bringing these downloads in to every cell of your body. Creator, show me. Just opening up new neuro pathways, open to receive. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Also teaching you that it's safe for you to use your gifts. It's safe for you to ascend. You understand Creator's definition, perspective of what ascension is. It's safe for you to step into your path and purpose. You're allowed to pursue your path and purpose. You understand that this is all divine intervention. I'm also just going to download you with the ability just to surrender to divine timing and intervention. Thank you, Creator. Show me. Some of the pieces of the missing puzzle starting to drop in for you now, darling. I know, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's not until we start to realize that we're just more than this timeline, this lifetime now, and then yeah, there's so much more to us. And I feel like there's being shown something around the heart. I'm just going to go into that now. Oh, matters of the heart. I'm going to download all this into your survival self as well and unfreeze you from fight or flight. Oh, shock and trauma. There we go. Clearing all that now. So, new heartache or old heartache, creator? Recent. What's going on there, darling? It could be. Yeah, I can feel that. So so I feel like there might be a bit of hyper independence going on with you, Jamie. So basically, like you're sort of living, well, because you've had trauma in your relationship, past relationship, previous relationships. I feel like there's a big, like, the wars around your heart, sort of like a matter of trying to keep yourself safe, fear of being hurt again. So which and because when we have a tendency to put those walls up and go into that hyper depend independent mode, we become like super hyper focused. We become overachieved. Like, we have a tendency to throw ourselves into like work or projects, and our kids, distract ourselves from opening ourselves up to abandonment issues, most definitely, distract ourselves up and also fear of rejection too, which comes down to fear of hurt. So it's all connected really at the end of the day, and until we sort of are able to it all comes back to self, as within, so without. Every relationship we have with everyone else in our lives is a outer reflection of what's going on within ourselves. So yeah, 100%. We do mirror each other, and if something's like an issue's come up, come to the surface, we sort of need to go within ourselves and be like, well, what's going on within me that's sort of triggered this, and then go from there, and dig in deep. So but yeah, no, relationships are a tricky one to navigate. I can't really talk too much on the subject because I'm not in a relationship, but I've done a lot of healing around my own trauma and stuff that's, um that's created me to attract abusive partners in the first place, that cycle of that trauma cycle. So I do understand it a little bit. Okay. Yeah, when I was feeling into the matters of the heart, I was being shown and told to let it go, darling. Just cut the cords, but that has to be on your own accord. So when you're ready, obviously. I feel like there's sort of something about the situation that's holding you back right now. Karmic, maybe trauma bond, darling. That'd be the serotonin. Hello, Ciara. I'm good, thanks. How are you, lovely? You're welcome, darling. Yeah, I know. And that's the problem with karmic ties. It's yeah. Because there is that past life connection there, they do feel familiar straight away, but there's karma from that lifetime that needs to be cleared, so there's lessons there. So the best thing for you to do is when you're ready to cut the cords and let go, you need to do forgiveness for yourself, because forgiveness is the highest protection, and then that stops any psychic hooks or psychic attacks coming back towards you as well. So I actually got, yeah, I used to have a thing for guys with really bright pretty eyes, and yeah, they all turned out to be not so great. So my sister's like, you're never ever ever allowed to date another guy with really bright pretty eyes ever again. I'm like, okay. Oh, I get it. I totally get it. I'm a sucker too. Thank you, lovely. Who else would like a reading? Thanks for the roses, darling. Awesome, Ciara. I'll come into your space there. Activate Earth. Power places, ley lines. Trust where you're led. So I'm just gonna, straight away, first thing I'm shown and told is discernment. I feel like you're easily led astray. Is there anything in particular that you wanted to know? Like, is there any questions, Ciara, or do you just want me to just go with what comes through for you? I feel like there's an innocence about you, sort of like a sheltered innocence, and kind of like you're seeing the world for the first time with really fresh eyes, and oh, but there's also this really deep innocence and deep inner knowing within you, just knowing that everything is what's happening right now is sort of, that it's not right, but you also, there's a deep reverence of that everything's going to be okay. And you're kind of sitting on the fence. So I'm saying a seesaw. and then instead of it just sort of, being balanced, it's sort of like jolting a little bit this way and a little bit that way. So right now you're just being told to just ground and stay centered within yourself. And yeah, okay. So I feel like you're trying, so like there's maybe a few influences that are just trying to pull you off in a few different directions right now. And that's why I'm sort of seeing the easily led astray. And when I say that, I mean that like in an innocent way. So, because obviously the first thing I was shown and told as soon as I came into your space was discernment. So, discernment around those that are trying to have an influence around and on you right now. So, just knowing and trusting your own inner guidance and your own inner wisdom and your own inner intuition and your own knowing. Um, do I have permission to give you a few downloads around discernment, Ciara, just to help you with that? Um, and just to connect you with your guidance. Okay, so I feel like oh, so there's like a consciousness and energy guides around you that are trying to connect with you, and yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it is. So I'm just gonna come in. I'm just gonna and teach you that it's safe for you to have discernment. Oh, there we go. That's a big one. It's going to open up your receptors to be open to receiving. There we go. Thank you. Oh, now it's dropping in. Oh, discernment around other people and their intentions for you, and discernment around yourself and your own inner knowing, your own inner guidance, inner channel, inner intuition. Thank you, Creator. Show me. Oh. And the only reason I say this is because I feel like there's one energy around this sort of being pulled in different directions that doesn't have your best interest at heart. So I do understand trauma. Don't mean to laugh, but I do. So yeah, so what I mean is like there's one person or one thing that doesn't have your best interest at heart, and just to have discernment around that. Yeah, and trauma is not an easy thing to navigate through, and obviously it's having the right tools and the right people and the right space to be able to work through it in the right manner. So I hope that resonates with you, my darling. So yeah, just be careful of the yeah, and have discernment, my darling, and you should be fine. Okay, so Bonnie, is Donald your partner, ex-partner? Okay, I'll come into that. Give me a sec. Okay, are you on still? Just Carl's, just let me know. Yeah, okay, I felt that. Okay, you're next. So come into your space now. Oh. Okay, so I felt quite heavy straight away, quite anxious when I came into your space, lovely. Straight away I was shown and told judgment, so I'm not too sure if it's self-judgment or fear of judgment from others. I feel like, just let me come in a little bit more. Okay, so I feel like there's something that's not too sure if something you want to say, something you want to create, or something you want to do. But I feel like there's an energy of wanting to like get something out, but there's fear of what others may think or feel around that. Yeah. Oh. I'm just gonna see. You can pull your card as well, lovely. Okay, so like I'm seeing a stage maybe. Stage fright. I'm being shown. Yeah, 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 yeah. 100%. Yeah, yeah, okay, fuck it. I can really feel that because like it comes to here and it's like whoa, and it's like dying to explode. So I feel like it's not the right time for this to be said. Maybe that's what I'm. All in good time is what I'm being shown and told, and I've also karmic relationships, own energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. I was feeling it's relationship. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that was what I was feeling and being shown and told. So, um, work or personal. Being shown and told, or Weber lies as well. So yeah, yeah, there's a bit. Um, but in saying like, this card here, polarity and soul growth, obviously, so the lessons that are here that are within this situation, obviously, will be adhered, and block, mute, whatever. There we go. So yeah, obviously, the lessons will be adhered, and there will be soul growth, big soul growth. Okay, alright, where am I up to? Let's go. You're welcome, lovely. Can we delete comments? Like... no, okay. Oh, Lisa, I'll come into your space now. Thanks, Jesse. Okay, so Bonnie, when you say, or should I just move on? Well, if this is the kid's dad, like, it depends. Like, does he want to be a part of the child's life? Has he made effort, or obviously you're wanting? Oh, okay, sorry, stupid fucking question. Okay, I'm being shown there's a lot of attachments right now to attach to the father of your child, and I feel like a lot of influences as well in his life that are not good. Um, but we're saying that doesn't mean, if it's gonna be a forever thing. So right now, just concentrate on you and your beautiful child, and just do the best you possibly can. And just keep praying, sending out love and prayers, and pray that one day, he'll see the light. That's all we can do. Not really, not right now, no. And I wouldn't even say for good. Like, I just, because obviously, when your son gets old enough, if he wants to go, and if he hasn't, like, made an effort by that point, then yeah, it's up to your child. Although I dare say, there may be disappointment. But right now, the best thing for your kid and to protect him, then yeah, definitely walk away. Oh, sorry, Alyssa. No. Okay, Jessie. Yes, I'll do your reading, darling. Hey, Stacey. How are you, lovely? Jessie. Oh, so come into your space now. Okay, straight away, I'm being shown matters of the heart. I'm also feeling quite anxious. I feel like maybe there's been a disconnect between you and like a disconnect in a relationship. And I feel like there's sort of like a sense of you. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like there may be a sense of you feel like you're drowning right now. Oh, overwhelmed. There we go. Hello, lovely. How are you, Uriel? Is this resonating with you, Jessie? Just let me know in the comments, lovely. Mm. I feel like maybe, oh, also straight away I'm being shown that there's trauma. So, okay, so guidance right now, my lovely. So, first thing I'm going to tell you is to breathe, okay? You're very heavy, and I can feel you're just like your breathing's quite shallow right now. So just remember, take nice big deep breaths just to try and keep yourself present, and just to try and keep your anxiety at bay, because I feel like you're very anxious at the moment as well. So obviously, anxiety is fear of the future, fear of what we can't control. So the biggest thing for you to be able to do right now is to stay present within yourself if you can. So yeah, big deep breaths. Also going out in nature, taking your shoes off, standing out in the grass, and allowing yourself to ground. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Um, so yeah, is also a really really good thing. I'm not too sure if you're into meditation or anything. I feel that may also help you right now. Um, how are you, Ebony? Do I have some permission to do a little bit of healing work with you, Jessie, if that's all right? I can feel and see what's going on for you right now, darling, and I'd love to assist you a little bit. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, I'm just gonna come in. Oh, I'm just gonna clear of any shock and trauma. I'm also just gonna ask Katie just to come in and just unfreeze and unflight you. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh. Also, just clearing any anxiety from your solar plexus, my darling. So just opening up new neural pathways for you, opening up your receptors, allowing you to be open to receiving. Thank you. Oh, fuck. Downloading your survival self with unconditional love, downloading an instant healing down into your nervous system as well as into every cell of your body. Also, downloading your heart with an instant healing right now, darling, okay? If you need to cry, it's okay. Oh, oh. Allowing you to unwind. There we go. Oh, let go, darling. I can feel the wanting to hold on. It's safe for you to let go, okay? Thank you. Good girl. Oh, you're gonna be okay, darling. Oh, it's all dropping in now. I can feel that for you, sweetie. You feel tingling. There we go. Oh. Allowing you to slow down, allowing you to stop your mind from racing. Okay, I'm going to come in, I'm just going to clear any free floating memories, any negative thought forms, any brain fog, any brain candy. I'm going to ask that all to be cleared and released. I'm also going to ask Creator to clear any psychic hooks or psychic attacks because they're coming through strong, darling. Oh. So I'm just going to download you with discernment around your thought forms and other people's. So you know when them psychic hooks and psychic attacks are coming through, so you know that they're not yours. Here you go. Oh. I'm just calling in the angels. I'm going to bring in Archangel Michael and Archangel Faith. They're going to bring in their cloaks of protection around you, your home, and your family, darling. How are you feeling, Jessie? My inbox is open, darling, if you need to chat. Okay. Hey Josh, how are you? Yeah, I know, darling. I've been on a little bit the last couple of weeks. I've been jumping on at least once a week. Yeah, I know, darling. I can feel and see that for you, sweetie. And my inbox is open if you need to chat. I've been through similar, so always happy to help however I can. Okay. Hello, Nicola. How are you? Courtney. Thank you, lovely. All right. All right. Let's see. I'm just gonna see comments on. They're going a bit nuts. So do you, Uriel? Ebony. All right, my lovelies. Oh, straight away. Okay. Oh. Wow. Okay. So the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. So my beautiful, lovely, this is you opening up your your intuition's already open. You honoring your gifts. So I feel like hang on, healing the inner child will allow your gifts to progress. So like expand. You're out. And then your next, Ebony. So and I feel like there's the more you go, you heal the inner child, the more obviously, the more innocence that will come through. And obviously, my saying is when we heal the inner child, the adult shows up. And when we are able to step into acceptance of the adult version of ourselves, we're able to tap more into our creatrix energy, our life force energy, and our intuition and our gifts, and then also allowing that inner child to come through, to be playful, to allow that inner child energy to still live through you. So that's a really beautiful card. So the Seven Star Sisters, birthing creators, creations, tapestry of life expression. Obviously, that's that creatrix energy as well, coming in, that life force energy. So this is a really big theme for you right now. So I'm just gonna come in. Oh, straight away, I feel like there's a fear around that. Yeah. Um, fear around step connecting in with that create your life force energy. Okay, I feel like there's some beliefs around this, but I also feel fear around the hang on, I need to find the right wording. Fear around stepping into the full expansion and expression of who you are. There we go. So, take that, okay? Because whatever that is, that's really big for you, and you need to shift through that, my darling. And then I'm sorry, defenselessness, riding past wrongs, uprooting. So, taking ownership of your shit. We got to do it. So, yeah. And and also the uprooting. Mm. Um, it's definitely. I know, I was actually, I'm not too, obviously you weren't here at the start of my live. That's what I was talking about with another beauty that was on here before Jamie. Obviously, same sort of path and purpose, and it's a bit of it's a collective thing for the light workers, or for the next wave of light workers that are sort of the up and coming, and it's kind of like this year's been a real big, like, it's sort of really landed with a lot of us of, our intentions, our purpose and what we're here to do. So there's been resistance towards that. I feel it. Because yeah, I was like fucking, I dove straight into this and I was like going nuts. I was always on social media. I was on like live every day on Facebook and like all of it, and I was just going nuts, and then I did like a year or so ago, I did maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, I did a really big deep healing course, and then I restarted, and yeah, and it really landed with me, the whole purpose, and I got very overwhelmed. I was like, whoa, like, that's a big thing, like I don't know if I'm ready for that, and yeah, and then like it's funny because actually watched something that someone said the other day as kind of like a bit of a thing on the planet right now. You know, your biggest fear, the biggest thing that you're sort of resisting and pushing against, you're kind of being pushed into. You have no choice but to push through it. So it's insane. It's very overwhelming, and as it comes down to surrender and it comes down to faith and knowing that as long as your intentions are pure and you're serving from your heart, nothing can go wrong. So it's having that trust in the divine, that height, in source. So yeah, as well as yourself. It definitely could. Uprooting could mean a lot of things, Courtney. It could mean moving physically. It could be uprooting energetically. It could yeah. There's a few different ways to sort of look at that one. All right, Ebony, you're next, my lovely. I know that feeling too. So the open to receiving, that's another one, my lovely, that we're all working on too. Because it's our time to receive, man. We've done the hard yards, still doing the hard yards, but like, oh, Bonnie, I'll do you after Ebony, darling. Yep, Carly. All right, so Ebony, Bonnie, Carly. We've got a list going. I should grab a pen and paper. Actually, just in English, be right. All good. You're welcome, my lovely. And yeah, just a reminder right now, energetically, there's mass consciously, there's a big divide and conquer going on, hence everything that's happening right now. They want us divided. So, unity, standing together in love. It's the best thing we can do right now. Love thy neighbor. Okay, so I'm gonna come into your space. A card didn't come out. Okay, straight away you need to slow down. I feel like you're racing. You're racing, 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 racing. Stop. Breathe, darling, breathe. Oh. Slow down. Okay, I feel like you're caught up in the rat race right now. So, do I have permission to disconnect you from the mass consciousness of the rat race? Your head. So, I'm going to come into that. What's going on there, my lovely? Oh, okay. So, I wouldn't say fully anxious. I feel just like a little bit, so a bit heavy in the chest and a little bit in the stomach or solar plexus. Um, I was shown matters of the heart, so that's why the head is racing. Also, what was it? games. The word games is coming through. Magnesium, darling. I feel like there may be a lack of magnesium. Have you been craving chocolate, especially around your periods? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot going on for you right now. Energetically, emotionally. So obviously, and because there's that a lot of that's going on right now, you're caught up a lot in your head. Instead of being present in your body, being present here, and being present in your heart. So, which is what's the word? I feel like confusion. There's confusion. So, affirmation just to give you a couple of downloads, darling, just to help you, just to bring in some clarity and discernment around your situation, darling. But yeah, definitely get some magnesium for yourself, sweetie. Okay. I'm just gonna ask Paige just to bring in some downloads around discernment around your feelings and other people's feelings, and also discernment around your thought forms and other people's thought forms. Thank you. Show me, Creator. Also, just downloading you with the highest truth, Creator's truth, your truth, and just bringing clarity around that as well. Thank you. I'm bringing discernment and clarity around matters of the heart. Thank you. And also just asking Creator just to clear any free-floating memories, racing thought forms, brain fog, brain candy, psychic hooks or psychic attacks, and negative thought forms. Thank you. And just downloading you with an instant healing of unconditional love into every cell of your body, just replacing that with unconditional love. Thank you. And just allowing you to take time to slow down and stop and be present in the moment and within yourself and within your body. And bringing that connection in, allowing you to be present in this. There we go. Just had to find the right wording. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so if you're feeling a little bit depressed, darling, you need to do things that's going to raise your serotonin, your dopamine levels. If you can handle a nice cold shower in the mornings, that's a really, really, probably one of the best ways to do it. Because when we submerge ourselves in ice or cold showers first thing in the morning, what it does is it raises our serotonin, oxytocin levels to a high level, and then they deplete slowly throughout the day, which allows us to be able to ride that high all day. Whereas, if we use caffeine or something to do it, which has the same effect, it doesn't, a stimulant, we come back down quickly. We don't, it's a short term. So Whereas like a cold shower or a ice, I can't do ice baths, but I can do cold showers in the morning. Just a really nice little natural way to help raise your dopamine, your serotonin, your oxytocin levels, to help give you that boost naturally, emotionally. Walking also is a real, yeah. I think winter naturally sort of, being mammals, we do have a tendency, unless we like the cold, I don't have a tendency to go into hibernation, especially when, you do live in the really cooler parts of the world too. So I understand it. Okay, Bonnie, you're next, darling, and then Carly, if you're still on, and then I'm jumping off because I've been on for a bit, nearly 2. Yeah, I've got to jump up. I've got a healing circle in half an hour. I've got to jump on. So 2 more readings, guys. Okay. I'm going to come into your space now, Bonnie. Oh. Straight away, taking your power back. It's the first thing I've been shown and told, darling. Somewhere a lot around you, you're giving your power away. So, outside influences is what I'm being shown and told right now. You know, I'm feeling this like big, beautiful mama energy about you, and you're loving and you're nurturing, and you're here to help in the best way possible. But I feel like there's an energy of people have just been taking advantage of that, um, energy of yours, and you're sort of in a place of struggle of sort of how to sort of take your power back in the right way without sort of having to hurt anybody or like let anyone down. There we go. Poor. You don't want to let anyone down. So boundaries, my darling. 100% sweet. So do you want a couple of downloads to help you with that, darling? Just let me know in the comments. I'll just bring in some downloads around discernment and boundaries, because you can still be there for them. That's okay, but having your boundaries, and not allowing them to suck your energy. It's that vampire energy, and it's hard because, you want to do the right thing, but at the end of the day, we have to honor ourselves and our boundaries, and yeah, because we can't just keep giving, so our cup has to be full for us to be able to help other people, and if people are just taking and taking and taking, how you're supposed to fill your cup and keep your cup full, darling, and yeah. And it's okay to say no, you can still be a nice, loving person and still say no and have boundaries. And it's okay to say no. Trust me, I get it. I'm just going to come in now, darling. I'll just give you some downloads around discernment. Oh, there we go. I'm just going to download you with the ability to have discernment around who to share your energy with. There we go. Oh. And also having boundaries and discernment around your boundaries. and teaching you that it's okay and it's safe for you to put yourself first, to keep your cup full, so that way you're able to help others. Also discernment around helping others, darling. There we go. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, because I feel like, there's a part of you that you want to shut it off, like, but at the same time, there's a struggle within you, I can really feel that for you, and you're torn. So, yeah, these downloads will help you, darling. Oh. I'm going to download you with discernment around matters of the heart, discernment around people taking advantage of you and your beautiful heart. There we go. Thank you. And it's safe for you to help others, but to have boundaries as well. I'm just going to download you with clarity, discernment, and the highest truth around this, Creator's truth, your truth. There we go. Thank you. Oh, and teach you that it's okay for you to say no. And I'm just going to ask Creator just to bring back all your power back. Calling it all back now. Thank you. And instilling any virtues that come with this too. Thank you, Creator. Oh, beautiful. All right, there you go, lovely. Hope that helps. Yeah, it's getting dark now. So, Carly, if you're still on, just let me know. You're welcome. Yeah, cool, Carly. I just saw you pop up. I'll do you now, lovely. I'll see if there's a card, and then I've got to jump off, guys. I've got an unconditional love healing circle at 8 p.m. and I'm jumping. I'm going to go up and send love down over the planet with everything that's going on right now. No, you're right, lovely. Okay, I'm just going to come into your space now, sweet. Oh. Okay, straight away I feel a bit heavy here and a bit heavy here. So I feel like there's something that you're not speaking right now. Yeah. So maybe a friendship. I feel like there's something that's sort of maybe happened lately which has caused you to feel hurt or maybe even a little bit betrayed. And I feel like there's I wouldn't say fear of speaking up, fear of hurting the other person. So, because I feel like this person can be quite explosive at times. So even if you were to go in and handle the situation with tenderness and care, there's still a high possibility of that happening. So, what I'll do is I'll give you some guidance, my darling. So if you do choose to speak up and speak your truth, which I feel will be the best thing, in this situation, just whatever comes of it is pure projection, because you're coming from a place of tenderness and love. When the Coke bottle gets shaken up and it explodes, it's coming from anger and projection. So, as within, so without, so they will be projecting their triggers and their wounds onto you if you do choose to speak up. So just be mindful of that, okay? So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off and I'll send you all lots of love. Hope everyone has a wonderful day or evening, and I'll be probably back on tomorrow. Bye.